you want to then give me 40% off? Like, no, I'll take your 25%. And I think that's fair. Even without the offer, it was a fair deal. It was more than a steal. So yeah. But that was a banging find. Sadly, I had a bit of a fail on Vinted though, as well this morning. I ordered Mario Kart 7. I already owned it, but it was digital on the device. So when I wiped the device, I lost it. So I ordered the physical copy. Don't mind it because I was going to order the physical copy anyway. And this is from another lady. And honestly, manual's in beautiful condition. Cases in like honestly, you think it's just came off the shelf. Barely been used because it's difficult to get the 3DS cartridge out. It's that like good quality. I tried like many different things and it still doesn't read. And it's not my device because I've got a bunch of different games there and it reads them all. But I've what's it called? It's got like a return label now. But honestly, I don't even want to return it. Like I got it for like £7 if you include postage. I'm sort of tempted to keep it. I know it's like going to put me into a bit of a loss. But to find a case of manuals, every manual in immaculate condition for a game that is, I don't know how old Mario Kart 7 is now, but it's ridiculously old, is so rare. It's probably worth keeping it. So I'm tempted just to tell her to keep the money. I'm not bothered. Because I probably get the game on its own for maybe 5, 6, 7 quid again. So like £14, £15 in total. So I've overpaid at the end of the day. But I've got a full manual and full case in pristine condition. Like I've just brought it from the shelf. So I don't know. I've got until the 13th to decide. So I told her I'll think about it and stuff. I might have a look to see if there's any way to get it to work. Apparently cleaning it can help and just keeping on inserting and reinserting it. I've tried all that and it doesn't seem to get going. Apparently you can use like 95% alcohol, something or other, and that might do it. Like, you know, alcohol cleaner, which I don't have any 95%. I don't think that would make a difference, to be honest with you. But you never know. But that was a bit of a loss. What's annoying, I literally picked up the 2 orders this morning after the gym, and I already had an order, like the Yoshi game, that I knew would be either coming probably sometime this weekend, and I was thinking to myself, watch that arrive today. And then lo and behold, I get home, I open the Disney Infinity characters, I start like having a field day on like how like cool it is, and I get a message from Vinted. Your Vinted order is ready to collect, and I felt like, honestly, I was like, for fuck's sake, mate, I've just literally been there. And you couldn't have ordered it. You couldn't have like delivered it just a bit earlier. So I've got to pick that up tomorrow morning, which I already planned to anyway. But it's more because I was thinking to myself, I was like, watch my Vinted order literally come after I've left, and it did. Anyway, we've got to replenish our stuff because we died. I mean, I could just try and go and get it, see what I can get back on peaceful, because we're going to drop the difficulty. Because as I said, this world here is just so I can enjoy the game again. I don't want to be struggling to fight mobs. And again, it's a private world, which people can join, as I've said. If anyone is interested in joining, let me know. As a regular, you are, as long as you've been active in the Minecraft world, in the other Minecraft world, you're allowed to play. The reason I've done that as a rule is because this is a private world, and I don't really want someone joining, building a house, and then leaving. It's like, what's the point? I want somebody, if you want to play on this world, then you actually, you know, fancy just playing a bit of Minecraft and just chilling. There's going to be no rules. There's no rules on this world. It's not an official world. But yeah, so if you're regular on that, you can join for free. If not, then you do have to have gave 3,000 bits in total in that month of joining. So as long as you've gave 3,000 this month, you are welcome to join. Did we go down here, didn't we? Because we built the other path. And that's the rules. But new viewers, they can join whenever. Because they're new, so they couldn't have played on the other world. Abs Gamer, welcome in. How are you? So yeah, that's the terms and conditions for the world. But down here, I'm trying to figure out the path. Demon, welcome in. How are you? We've got a demon in the chat, oh dear. I'm not wanting to play Phasmophobia today. Demon, how's it going? I'm trying to find my path down here. The thing is, oh, it's here. Here we go. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. We found the path. We found the path that I built. I don't think any of my stuff would still be here, to be honest, because we kind of, like... Didn't we die to lava, didn't we? We got, like, launched off the edge, I think. Oh. I thought Minecraft was about to crash then. Yeah, we died down there, didn't we? Yeah, so we haven't really got anything. That's all right. Abs, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Caleb, thank you for liking the TikTok stream. Quick, where's Caleb? We need the Ghostbusters. Oh, yeah, of course. Caleb and Lumi have been growing out Faz. I think Faz, for me, is one of them games I go through phases of. Like, where I'll play it for a few months, I won't play it. Which I don't mind, honestly. It's a bit like what I do with GTA. How long have you been streaming? Today, literally 25 minutes, mate. I've only just got on. Very recently started stream. If you're on about in total, a while. But we're currently in a trial period on my schedule at the moment. We're trying some new things. I'm only playing it because of Lumi, to be fair. It's a good game, mate. I'm not dissing it. Like, Phasmophobia is brilliant. It's like, I'd say it's up there as one of my favourite games. I know I don't really play it that much, but it's up there as one of my most enjoyable games to play. I don't really enjoy it playing it on its own. I don't think it's as fun. But equally, I don't really like playing it with people who don't necessarily listen. Like, if that makes sense. I always forget the way back to me now, Paula. Damn, that's a while indeed. It is, but you've been an active viewer, so it's a while, but there's people who have been following that long who are active viewers. Not a diss to yourself, mate, but I personally don't care too much for followage. So, again, I'm not being ungrateful or anything. It's just that for me as a streamer, followage means very little. Because I have a lot of followers from when I played Fortnite, and I don't play Fortnite anymore on stream, other than the odd day. So, for me, followers don't really mean anything. It's the active viewers and stuff that's where it's at for me. Again, that's not me being ungrateful, though. Right, where's my craft table? In the corner. So, yeah, I don't really have a plan today in terms of what I want to build. I was thinking I want to definitely get the farm up. So I say I don't have a plan. I definitely have a plan. It's just, I don't imagine, I can't see a farm taking the entire stream is what I'm trying to get at. So we may as well use some of these like stone tools we have here. We could probably do a mining, so we've had to like build an entire new iron set. We have just got a follower. He was just unfollowed to refollow. Is that to reset your followage? You didn't have to reset your followage, bro. Oh, I love that. You've been following for 6 years, nearly. Oh, yes, you followed in March of 2020. Nice one. Bro just reset his followage. Some people would beg to have the followage like that, and you've here just resetting it. What am I looking for here? What am I looking for? Seeds. There we go. Because I know I've been like collecting the odd few plants. Melons. We got beetroot apparently. An extra potato there. Can you grow glow berries? Is that a thing? I don't know. I assume not. I guess. It's a bit like cocoa beans. Do you need to put them on a wooden log? I don't know. I assume you probably can't grow them. It would be cool though. Also, I saw a trophy, which I completely forgot is a trophy. But it's to catch and cook a fish. So, I know this world isn't for trophies, as I've said. But where the hell's my coal? Have I just, like, used it all? Oh, I better have it. I'm sure I didn't have it, mate. Keith, get out of the way, mate. Probably should build, like, an animal home. What big-ass Keith here with his arse in my way. I've only got 6 coal. Oh, is it oh, no, about to say. I thought it resets. About to say it's a bit unfair. A bit unfair if it reset itself. You can grow them, just put them on a block and they grow. What, glow berries? Oh, yeah, no, of course, because I decorated my, I decorated my, like, fantasy kind of area in my other world. Yeah, they grow down, don't they? And then you like shear them or something like that, if I remember right. Yeah, there we go. We'll just leave them around the house for no reason. It'd be like growing some naughty substances. Thank you, Demon. I appreciate that. The keys are still here. Have you got no better to do, mate? You've got dead trades. Nothing here is worth it. And you're just sitting here. Like, I would say you're looking pretty, but you're not, mate. You're just in my way, to be honest with you. Do I have any wood in my house? So, we're going to build a better farm because we don't really have a substantial food, like, or sustainable food source. Ideally, I kind of want to have, like, as sustainable food. At least for now, anyway. Let's maybe make a hoe as well. Yeah, we don't have any wood. Alright. Do you stream often? I haven't seen you on my live feed. I stream 3 to 4 days a week, mate. Best place to know when I'm live is in my Discord. I always post when I'm live in Discord, and I have my schedule there. I occasionally put like I'm live on Instagram as well, which that's just remind me to post on there as well. So if you don't have Discord, you can use Instagram stories. That's one way. But yeah, no, I've in the past few years I've never gone anywhere. That's for sure. I've always been live. But yeah, I'll do my Instagram thing. Why not? Real quick. There we go. What did we think of Nintendo's Direct yesterday, by the way? I thought it was pretty decent. I've not really watched anyone's opinion on it yet. I thought it was pretty decent. The end saved it. Honestly, I haven't watched it, but the list of games looks shy. I knew you wasn't gonna like it, Caleb. I can't lie. I knew you wasn't gonna like it. So here's my question then, because I always think if you're gonna diss something, you've got to have a way of like what would have been good in your eyes. So what would have been good? Because remember, this is a partner direct, so you can't say you wanted Pokemon, Mario, or Zelda, or Splatoon because they're first party. So it's a partner direct. So this isn't me saying your opinion is wrong, but what would have you thought would have been good then? So what would like have impressed you? Remember, it's a partner direct, and it was games coming to the Switch or Switch 2. It wasn't like announcing anything, because all the games would announce it themselves. Well, I think there's a few game announcements, but really, like the main games will announce themselves. So it was games that all it was a direct for games coming to the Switch and Switch 2. And so I'm not saying your opinion is wrong, but what would have made the direct not shite then? Is basically what I'm saying. Because I said you can't say you wanted Pokemon or like anything like that because it wasn't a direct for that. The reason I say this is because so many people, like, when they hear Nintendo Direct, expect... I'm not saying you did, but say people hear Direct and think, oh, must mean Mario's coming out or something like that. And that is the case, but not for the partnered ones. It was all right. A few games I'd want to look into. The Elliot one is the one I'm excited for. You know, in June. It comes out just after my birthday. So I'll probably just use my birthday money to buy it. Unless it's like overly expensive, then probably won't. But the Elliot one, I'm looking forward to that. It looked really good. Bomberman I don't think was badly priced. Especially as Japanese ports. It was 20 quid. The physical's a little bit on the pricey side, but I've only seen one site that's officially listed it, so you never know. It might be a bit more reasonably priced from other sites. It's hard to tell when potatoes are like maximally grown, because you have to wait for them to be at the max to be able to capitalize on them. Which is annoying. I should build a sword. For now, I'll have to kill this guy with my axe. We'll go with an iron sword. But yeah, I like the look of the Elliot game, that's for sure. My issue here is this farm. We can't really expand it. Like, if I make it there, I'll be able to see a bit more. Oops. I'll be able to see a bit more land. I'll read that in a minute. I don't know, to be honest, there wasn't just anything that took my fancy. Like, I'm not saying direct was shy. Reese, too cool. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm saying direct was shy as I can't, as I haven't actually watched it. Well, to be fair, if you've already seen a list of games, you've watched it. Well, I just scrolled through the list on the news, and there wasn't anything that I thought, yeah, I'll take that. So I should probably just watch it. But yeah, don't worry, I wasn't expecting anything first party as a part of showcases. Well, that's the thing, though. But the list of games is exactly what you're going to watch. That's the thing. I suppose you don't know what the actual games look like, I guess. But, like, I feel like if you're going to say it's shite, then you maybe should have a game or two that you were hoping would be on there. For example, I know a lot of people were definitely interested to see what, like, big recent titles. So, I mean, we had the Bethesda stuff. I know there was, like, the COD community wanted to see if that would maybe get put on it, because that was in the recent file leaks. Etc. Yo, your house is beautiful, man, bro. It's a hole in a hill, but thank you. Just a hole in a hill. How much playtime you in this world? Like 29 days. It's not my main world. This world here is just a world to, in my words, find enjoyment in Minecraft again. That's the plan. Saw comments on people wanting GTA 5 on the Switch too. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's not impossible. Anything that can run on the Series S can run on the Switch. Switch 2, sorry. Whether or not I see it being successful, I don't know. I don't see why anybody would go and think I'm going to play GTA 5 on the Switch 2. I have a Switch 2 and I would never go and think to play it on there. And I've brought it on I've brought it on everything apart from the Xbox Series. I've not brought it on Xbox Series X or S. But I've brought it on every other platform that isn't them. And I wouldn't go and buy it on Switch 2. But it would run. Okay, this is plenty of land to build a farm. Have ever experienced some incredible bugs in Minecraft Bedrock? Who hasn't experienced bugs in Bedrock, mate? Yeah, I played SMPs. I have an SMP, mate. That's why I said this is my main world. But I don't play in other people's SMPs because a lot of them are seasonal. And I don't really agree with starting new worlds. This is my first new world since 2018. And I don't like SMPs because they're either seasonal or they always reset. And for me, that just completely takes the fun out of the game. Because I'm just having to constantly either start again or all my work just gets reset for no reason. So I don't like SMPs for the most part. I know not every SMP is like that, but the vast majority are. Therefore, it puts me off. Kiki, thanks for the 2 friendship necklaces on TikTok. Jacob, welcome in. How are you? Not really sure how much, like, space. Partner showcase always a bit of a weird one for me because I just don't really know what I would want. Don't know if it's just because I don't play enough third-party games, but I don't know. No, that's fair enough. At least your opinion's pretty humble. A lot of I normally tend to have heavy protection of partner showcases because the Nintendo community sometimes is quite smart and other times is very stupid. And a lot of people who hate on... I wasn't saying you're necessarily hating, but a lot of people who diss a partner showcase normally expect to see first party games. And therefore they think anything that's third party must be bad. Whereas I look at it as the Switch is currently the only handheld that you don't need any internet for, as far as I'm aware. I think the Xbox One, the Xbox Rogue Ally, maybe you can play without internet. But either way, I can boot that bad boy up and I can play some anywhere. And the fact that we're going to have like the new Indiana Jones title, the new Elder Scrolls Oblivion remaster, etc. Like in the palm of your hands, you can play it anywhere. Like, that's phenomenal. Whereas with the Steam Deck and the PS Portal for whatever, for example, I can't necessarily play it in the middle of nowhere. So I'm on an S&P 3 months now, and it is planning to not shut down for years, and the admins are doing a great job of keeping fresh. That's good. I rate that. I just realised, because when I died, I lost my bucket. Yeah, I'm a bit of an old-fashioned Minecraft player, to be honest. As I said, this is my first new world since 2018. Like, I don't create new worlds. And I don't tend to then join anyone's world for a very similar reason. So I normally just stick on one world and then, keep on building on it. Like my world, my SMP it was created in May 2018. So, and don't get me wrong, like we can still get all the new stuff because it's an infinite world. We just go to unexplored chunks. But I won't say I was starting to fall out of love with Minecraft, but a lot of the new content I hadn't really used, explored, or anything like that. So I just wanted to create a world where I'd have to, I'd stumble across it all the time. Andrea, welcome in. How are you? Right, here we go. So we now have... That is more than big enough to have a farm going. So the melons... I know you don't necessarily need to have a row of water, but just so the melon and pumpkins actually just grow on one side, I may just have a row of water. And then for the wheat, I'll just stick to the one water bucket. I'm not bothered about building anything auto. I can't be asked for that. It's not my style of play. You're not sure. You're not sure on how you're doing. Well, hopefully your day gets a bit better then. Love a melon me. To be fair, I've not... In a serious note, I've not actually created any like melon farms or pumpkin farms in like forever. A beetroot farm is another weird one that I've never really worked on. Because mainly because like these are not necessarily the best food sources in Minecraft. Right, there we go. So, of course, we'll have to wait for them to grow so I can actually make more seeds. But for now, that is... Excuse me, that is the, the start. I was discussing food with my trainee, and they looked at me disgusted when I told them I like cream eggs. Cream eggs, to be fair, are like one of them, like, you never really stumble across anybody who says they're all right. The chances are if they don't like them, they probably hate them. That is like normally the case for most people. I'll say every 3 fence I'll do a fence gate. Hi, keep me a friend. Thando, I'm friends with anybody until you give me a reason not to be, mate. So, sure. Some of your best friends are your dads, or some of your dad's on the S&P. I rate that. That's actually quite rare because most people's... I mean, I don't really know many people's dads that like Minecraft, to be fair. It's commonly memed. Alright. We'll do this as like the massive wheat farm. You like the white chocolate ones? I've never had a white chocolate cream egg. It's tempting. The only thing is, a cream egg is borderline sickly anyway, and a white chocolate cream egg is, well... You're learning Minecraft hacks right now. I would have gone to get water so many times. Oh, because you didn't realise you could create an infinite water source like that. White chocolate cream egg sounds like it's been out for a while, to be fair. It's like that is one of the longer cream eggs. The caramel egg's been out for a while as well. It's only really the Biscoff one that's new, and the Terry's one, and then obviously like Lint now have one. They all have one now. You can even get an Oreo one that's been out for a while. I was thinking, I don't normally build like a path around my farm, but why not? Showing Minecraft damage so much better farms and redstone than me now. I feel like with Minecraft players, you're normally like good at a few things, and then if you're playing with people, it normally complements very well. Like you normally have someone who's good at PvP, someone who's good at building, and you'll have someone who's good at redstone and the technical stuff. And if you're playing with people, everyone normally complements each other quite well in terms of you have a nice balance. I think it's 5 blocks, remember, you can go out, so I'll just go 1 inward from 5. As I say, this ain't really an efficient farm by any means, but it's going to be a lot more sustainable than having no food. And I don't really do auto stuff, so I ain't going to be bothered about building anything auto related. I actually managed to make that symmetrical, which is surprising. How many is the inward, though? Plenty. Plenty good enough. We should be able to just take water from it. Okay. Down to your last can of cider. You're having cider at 11 AM. Jesus Christ. What a pisshead. For those interested on Twitch about my Witcher progress, I post a bit in the Discord, but we carried on with the Dandelion and Triz stuff. I've saved Dandelion now. There wasn't really much more to do before saving him, as you realised by the end of the last stream. And I'm now with Triz. We asked her to stay and she stayed, so that's always a good thing. And we now have the side quest to go and kill the king. Well, I don't know if he's a king, but kill, like, the guy in charge of Novigrad. And we are going to. We don't have to, but we are going to. And be the bell end. And then we can go to Skellig or Skelliger, and then that's where the storyline takes us. Because we did all the Triz side quest stuff, we saved all the majors, and that put us on the base. That put us on the bare minimum level for the next main story thing. But I have so many side quests now I've unlocked, and this not and oh, I'm not necessarily forced myself to do them, but there's so many I'm interested in, so I probably won't go to Skelliger for a bit. Yeah, there's your update on The Witcher for those interested on Twitch. Oh, I like the shader. These shaders are just the basic Minecraft shaders, mate. So compliments to Mojang for that. It's actually quite impressive how much of a good job they've done, because so many people come in complimenting the shaders, and they are just the basic ones you can get. Get away, pig. We'll probably just do a gate there. Poor pig. No one likes the pig, bro. Is it bedrock? Yeah, it's bedrock, mate. I'm a console player. I own the game on PC and I own Java as well. But I'm predominantly a console player, not a PC player. Therefore, playing Java doesn't really, doesn't really work for me because I spend most of my time console gaming. Therefore, I don't really see the point in playing much Java because most of my long-term worlds will be on bedrock. Not sure what to put it. Maybe we could do like a little beetroot thing. Bit of a weirdly designed farm, but I'm not really that bothered. Be like a mixture of beetroot and carrots. I'm not sure where. Oh yeah, we of course can go to the village to get carrots because we planted them back deliberately for that reason. The one thing I definitely would change though is I'm not going to go and stick the fence either way. Oh, so that's weird. So if you break melon seeds, you get them back. But if you break pumpkin seeds, you don't. I had no idea why that is a feature in Minecraft. That honestly makes 0 sense. Now when you think about it. Because they both grow the same way. There we are though. You know. The things in Minecraft that never make sense, I guess. We actually have a few more seeds than I realised. Which is good. I'm not sure how many bones we've got, but we probably could, like, farm this to be able to complete the farm properly. But we'll leave it for now, because we've got a few bits of work to do. Minecraft logic. As far as I'm aware, that's never been a thing, so I'm not too sure when they changed that. But here we are. It might explain why... what's it called? Why people can break my farm on my other world so easily. How we play together? This world is open to viewers, Spike. If you would like to play. First time I played Minecraft, I was so confused because I only saw YouTube vids till then. I spawned on a mushroom island. I remember Mushroom Islands got added to the game. Will GB, welcome in. How are you? When did you start playing? Too cool. Right. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of bones. We've got 24 there, so we could definitely farm the farm. Farm the farm. Oh, we also have 3 pumpkins. So we'll make them into seeds. What did I come in here for? I'm not sure I came in here for wood, really, because I ain't got any in here. But that's probably going to complete the thing. What am I doing? I'm building a farm just to create a more sustainable food source because this is what I'm working with at the moment. And, of course, that is not adequate. So we're expanding it down here. That is the plan. 2019-ish thing. Oh, so you're quite a new Minecraft player then. That's fair enough. Did you start on PC or console? Got one more spare pumpkin seed. We'll just slap it down it. Is this a realm? No, it's just a normal world. It is open to viewers, but it is a normal world, so you'd have to add me to play. I have a realm, but it's not this one. YS. What do you mean YS? Oh, you started on Pocket Edition. Oh, very nice. Oh, yeah, of course we've got potatoes. I didn't even think about potatoes. Actually, I could just split this up in half, can't I? Why is it playing Christmas music? I don't know why Tickford keeps doing this. I'm going to mute it. Will, thanks for the follow. Well, let me just mute that so that can't happen again. It should just play a ding-ding noise, not a Christmas song. I don't even know why it's doing it because I've disabled it so many times and it still does it. Lovely music, I know. Only a couple months early. Or late, depending on how you look at it. Thanks for following though, Will. I do appreciate it. I've muted it now, so it shouldn't do it again. Oh, okay, Tuka. That makes sense. I love Chris say how quick it goes. Me and you too, mate. Me and you both, sorry. Why are you live at 5 AM? Because it's not 5 AM where I am. This might come as a surprise to you, mate, but the world has completely different time zones all over it. So the time that you're currently seeing isn't the time for the vast majority of the world. Just to let you know. I'm from the UK, so therefore it's about to go 11 AM. Considering it's 5 AM, I'm assuming you're in the States or Canada. This also might come as a surprise to you, but other states have different time zones as well. So even closer to home has different time zones. Thank you for those that are liking the TikTok stream. I appreciate that. No, not maybe, mate. Not maybe. Time zones are definitely different worldwide. Not a maybe. Can I join? The Legends, you're more than welcome to join. You need to add me on either PlayStation or Microsoft. I'm on Bedrock, so you can add me on Microsoft if you're not on PlayStation, or you can add me on PlayStation and join that way. I'm not really bothered. However, you all need to add me to play because it's a private world. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. My alerts for subscriptions are blocked by TikTok stream, but I appreciate whoever that was. User Caleb, can you drop my, if you do exclamation mark tags on Twitch, Caleb, and then just copy and paste the command onto YT for this individual, that'd be great. Let me know when you've added me if you're adding me on Microsoft, because I won't see a notification. Right. Go for a quick snooze. Another subscription on YouTube. They're all coming in. Thank you those subscribing on YT. I appreciate it. If you do have your subscription set to public, you will get an alert. If you have them on private, then YouTube won't give you an alert. That all depends. Right. In fact, let me just dump all these flowers that we got from clearing out the area. Time zones are a conspiracy made up by the government. I mean, you joke about that as to take the mick out of that guy, but in all fairness, they are just made up. The times don't really exist. We just invented time. Or we invented a what's it called? A way of telling time. I suppose time itself does, but there is no like legitimate way of telling time. It's just the way we made up. So I mean, technically you're right, I guess. I'm gonna recharge a few coins. That's all good. Gang Ads, welcome in. How are you? Gang Ad, what a name. Time conspiracy is crazy, don't worry. It's just someone joking on Twitch because somebody on YouTube didn't realise that time zones were a thing. Sparkle, thank you for the follow on TikTok, and Caleb, thank you for the subscription on the Purple app. Them alerts both came in at the same time. Will, thank you for the heart me on TikTok as well. I appreciate that. Everything came in one go then. New topic for me in class, time conspiracy. I mean, at least thinking it's a conspiracy is better than thinking they don't exist at all, like the other individual. Got yourself some shopping. Is that food shopping, given the fact you use the snack emoji? I've noticed since I've started to deforest this area, less and less animals are spawning. Well, thank you for the 5 Guardian wings as well. Any coin amount of 10 or above should appear as an alert. Stuff for the air fryer. Are you just trying not to order too many takeaways now, Caleb? I keep on reading now. You keep on. I say making food is pushing it, but putting stuff in the air fryer, I suppose, is a lot better than your previous diet of ordering food every night, pretty much. Well, thank you for the 14 wink winks. There we go. See, they came up there. I have no interest in manhunts, Gangad. That's not my type of Minecraft. Ironic, because I saw Dream posted one recently, didn't he? Because I got it on my recommended, which is funny because I don't watch or subscribe to him. But he was on my recommended. We're like, was it 5v1 manhunt? It was like 4 days ago. I've watched one before. I thought it was okay, but it's not my type of thing. You know what? You're going to be shot, but besides work, I've hardly ordered. That's a good thing, mate. It's a good thing, you know. I mean, think of all the money you're saving as well. Like, ordering food is, I mean, it's expensive because food's expensive, but it's a lot better than ordering takeaways and stuff. If you look at your, like, monthly bill on takeaways, I'd imagine you'd probably be shot yourself how much you, like, you know, how much you spent on it. What's my interest? What, in Minecraft? I don't really watch Minecraft. I watch update stuff to keep, like, up to date on the game. But in terms of, like, content, not really. When I was growing up, I used to watch Let's Play stuff. So, Stampy Squid, Ashdub, you know, you get the idea. But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, I don't really enjoy most of the modern Minecraft content because it's not how I play the game. The Forever World stuff's good. Like, anyone who makes Forever World content I like because I like playing with Forever Worlds. So, I like them kind of players. Was in stream the other day and someone dropped 70k coins. Yeah, don't surprise me. I think the most I had 130k in one go. Not in one go, but in one stream last year. It was for a battle. So, yeah. The issue with, like, TikTok is they can take so much of your amount in comparison to other apps. So most of my regular viewers gift on other ways. But it helps with engagement, so it's a weird one. Like, it is sort of worth getting gifts because they do help with engagement, but equally it's not necessarily the best percentage cuts. The strange one. I have been added by Hacker2112. Yeah, Twitch is better. Yeah, I'm on Twitch at the moment as well. Who is this? I mean, somebody wants to join, but that was a long time ago. X2112 Hacker 2112X. Oh, Twitch by a long shot, Will. Twitch is my main platform. Okay, this guy just keeps on sending me friend requests. POV, bro's a real hacker. He ain't hacking shit, mate. Anyone who's like not dissing Fortnite because I play it occasionally myself, but the vast majority of people that are playing Fortnite for that many hours likely can't hack for shit. Yeah, I know you're on about XX Hacker, mate. I know. I'll go follow in there. I appreciate that, Will. Will Bob. I'm assuming this is Will from TikTok. Hello, Will. How are you, mate? Well, welcome to the Twitch side of stuff. And thank you for following over. I appreciate that. You subbed. Thanks for subbing on YT. If you have your YT subscriptions on public, it will come up as an alert, as I've said. But if not, it won't. It's a weird requirement from YouTube, but yeah. The only thing song with a name like that is hacking is the drink machine at KFC. Speaking of KFC, they got a new menu coming out soon. Apparently. Like literally in a few days. Right. Fence gates. Why are fence gates so expensive? We used to be able to, like, back in the day, make, like, more than one fence gate. KFC is so good. As long as you don't have a lazy person making it. Yeah, I agree. KFC is banging. But if you have, like, some lazy twat that, like, prepping it, it can be pretty mediocre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever the hacker guy is, if you keep on unadding me and send me notifications, I'll just block you. So, up to you, mate. I'm not really that bothered. What are you doing right now? Building fences, fence gates. Because this is just basically a more sustainable farm. Because we had this little thing over here, which was not very big. So I needed to upgrade it, that's for sure. I'm still going to leave this. Type in your chat, why don't you respond? Okay. Guy's being a troll. I am going to respond now, mate, because I can certainly tell you are not typing in my chat. There we go. This is what we do with kids who have got the day off. There we go. That's my response to you, mate. Repent and turn it. Oh, we got a fucking religious bot on YouTube. Kato XDX. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome to the Twitch stream. How's your Friday going? Can't believe it's Friday already. First week of February is like done. I was having a conversation with Chloe about this yesterday. And she was like, reminded me it was Friday. And I was like, fucking hell. I wish, like, potatoes were more clear when they're, like, the maximum growth. But there's no point harvesting them until they are maximum growth. It's Friday. It is indeed Friday, mate. It is. You got any plans for the weekend, Kato? Anything good? Also, I'm doing good, thank you, since you just asked. Right, let me harvest them. Don't get me wrong, you get a lot of potatoes when you fully harvest them, but the guy was Friday. That's what I'm saying. I did as well, but like it's mad. Like we're flying through the year again. If anyone's new here, by the way, and you have Discord, you're more than welcome to join our server. It's a great way to know when I'm next live, and there's plenty of people who'll play games and stuff with you. Gobby, welcome to the TikTok stream. Thank you for the follow as well. Good old Gobby. I like that name because knowing whenever you call someone Gobby, it normally means they can't stop talking. Kato, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. What's your Discord name? Do you want to add me? Then I can send you a link to the server. What is? I think this is my Discord name. I think there you go. I've sent it in the YT chat. Oh no, sorry, 1 minute. Discord name is. There we go. Second message is my. Is the one. Yeah, I'm very talkative. Is that where the name comes from? Oh, there's a witch. Of which, like, how long have witches, by the way, had this like green dot on top of the red? Or is it only because like Bedrock now has shaders that it stands out? I don't remember them having that green dot before. I'm gonna kill it before it kills me, but it's just an L. It's an L. I'm gonna die. But yeah, I don't remember that green dot before, but I don't know if it's just because shaders make it glow, and I've never seen it glow before. I shouldn't have paid attention to its green dot, because I'm on 1 heart now. I think it's the shaders that make it glow. Yeah, I can't say it's ever stood out to me. Go join the server real quick. Nice one. Always? That's mad. A bit embarrassing, really, given how long I've played this game. And all that potato harvest, I only got one baked potato. One poisonous potato, sorry. Alright, we'll heal up before we get our ass whooped. My name came of it because my geckos are very talkative and bitey. Oh, I see. Nice. No, I like the name. It's pretty good. Definitely made me laugh. I've never had to come across someone who's has Gobby in the name, but I do like it. I think this should be enough potatoes as well to do the other half of the farm. I mean, this is certainly better than the little farm. Actually, quite a nice area. This is growing on me. I was unsure about building here originally, and then now the more and more I've played on this world, the more and more I'm coming to like this area. I just don't really want to ruin the train with too many buildings that have to break the train. Yeah, well done, mate. That's a great potato, that is. Definitely have to go mining again at some point. I'm not a troll. This is coming from the same guy that's now on a second account trying to message me. Oh. Don't know why you can't see my chats. Yeah, well, I've asked you to kindly stop trying to add me and invite me to parties and now send me messages, and you've done that more than 2 or 3 times now. Go away. If I can't see your messages, that means you are likely sending something against TOS. Or you are a banned individual on one of my platforms. That's beyond sad. What I mean, the fact is, that is he has PlayStation Plus on both them accounts. On the actual accounts. I'm not sure why he's paying for 2 months of PlayStation Plus. Biggest potato I've seen. I know, huge, innit? God, that gives Spudman a run for his money. Melons take a very long time, I've noticed, and pumpkins. I don't remember them ever taking this long. But considering how long we've been live now, an hour and 10 minutes, these are planted 20 minutes into stream. So I feel like their growth rate should be higher than this. Why are they not growing very fast? Not that I'm desperate for any of them, but I do think they used to be quicker than this. Is that, or they're using the primary access? No. So how it works is, if you're sharing PS Plus, because I do with my dad, whichever account you're sharing with won't have the plus symbol. You only have the plus symbol on your account if you yourself on that account with that name have PS Plus on that account. So if you look, for example, if I got my dad's account, which I'm not going to, his account will not have the PS Plus on because he shares it with me. Whereas my account will, because my account has the subscription on it. So he can only have that plus on both accounts if he's brought it on both. Which to me is crazy. I don't know why you'd have 2 accounts on the same device with PS Plus. You joking? I didn't realise they really are paying for both, yeah. I only know that because 1 month it used to be on my dad's account. And then I wanted to access the cloud to get something. And to do that, I did actually have to buy it for a month. And then I noticed, I've got the plus again. That's how I know. Kato, welcome back, mate. From washing the dishes. Good man. Right. We don't have any more bones, I don't think. No. Okay. I feel like I should either... I mean, I need to mine for iron at some point, but I don't really fancy it. So, we should probably think about maybe finishing our storage thing, or We could gather seeds, actually. I wasn't too sure, as I said, what to build today. I knew I wanted to build a farm, but I knew it wouldn't take over most of the stream. Because I know a lot of it will just be waiting for the seeds to grow. I could do I could start an animal farm as well. Because we have a lot around us at the moment. Eventually we won't. And expanding it to do an animal farm won't be too bad. But as I said, don't really want to ruin the terrain. A lot of the terrain around here is quite bumpy. I don't want to start ruining it. Bro, Sarah, so many questions. It's just security based. Because I'm primarily an 18+ streamer. You're only allowed in the server if you're below 18 if you are mature enough to act like you're 18, if that makes sense. And we also have banned people who try creating second accounts. So we have security questions on where you found the Discord. So if you've created a second account, it's quite easy to realize that. If you go and join a lot of 18+ communities, they will probably have questions before joining. Just to 1, filter out kids, and 2, filter out any trolls. So yeah, that's why. It's also a good way of stopping like any bots, GFX bots or OnlyFans bots or any of them things. It's an awesome way to stop them. It's been more effective than ineffective. Of course, it's not nice creating an inconvenience to new viewers, and it's not something I like doing, but I would rather cause an inconvenience and have a safe server that hasn't got any immature kids or trolls or bots than have a Discord server that's poorly managed. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, mainly it's because of the age thing, which I don't mind having people below 18 in the server, but if you're not going to act mature enough, then you're likely to get kicked straight away. You don't need to. Well, I have like the wish list and stuff. It was like because of feedback. I have a feedback Google link, and it was suggested, so I just created one. And I saw other streamers adding things like that, so I just did that as well. But viewers don't have to pay for anything; they can just watch for free, and that's perfectly okay with me. Well, you don't have to pay for anything, mate. Honestly, as I said, viewers are more than welcome to watch for free. Nobody ever has to gift anything. I was surprised the hoe didn't break any earlier, to be honest. Right, we've nearly done the seed section. So we'll do these can be like this row can be like half potatoes and half wheat because that's the middle. So this section can all be potatoes. Yeah, that's what I mean. I got loads of seeds. That's why I was surprised about how long it lasted before it broke. What I might do is I might just have a look around here and see what areas might be good for animal farm, because then I can just get rid of the grass plants there. I just don't want to ruin the terrain. I did that on my SMP and I don't regret it because, you know, it was a long time ago, but I wish I kept more of the natural hills and terrain. Up here, I could do this area. I kind of like it being up here and then build a path. I'll probably flatten it down to this level, but it's still quite hilly. Which is also, I guess by putting things a bit more spread out, it means it's not all on top of each other. Yeah, you just, well, the thing is, when you use water to break grass, you don't get any seeds. And if you use a hoe, you have a higher percentage of getting seeds back from grass. So I know you can use your hand, but it wouldn't be as effective as using the hoe. Like if I water this, I won't get any seeds back. And even if I did, I'd still use the hoe because as I said, I get more chance of getting seeds with a hoe than I do if I use my fist. So many flowers in this game now. Remember when you used to come across a rose and a dandelion, and that was it. There was no other flowers. And now you've got like all sorts of flowers and bushes, which I don't really mind because it creates different colors, but it is quite interesting. Used to always be able to spawn them in any biome as well, whereas I'm like 100% sure you can't anymore. You can't just bone mill anywhere and expect to get the same flowers. It has to be in the specific areas. The spider just chilling there. I believe how tall that like village is up on that hill. Like it completely looks over this entire area. Building a dockyard down here would be quite cool. But I definitely don't think I'm going to move out of this area for the time being. I originally was unsure about it, and I didn't know if I wanted to live in this area, but the more and more I get used to the surroundings, it's becoming nicer and nicer to look at. I'm off to the dentist now. That's all good, Will. Thank you for popping in today, and thanks for the TikTok gifts. I appreciate that. There is a spider in my bloody farm. What a dick. Wanted to use some of that coal to make some torches. Let's see what this idiot's got today. Well, that is, again, dead trades. I'm wondering traders ever had a good trade. The only thing I ever see that's useful is in the S&P when they give us a new update item. But I never see, if you're like in a new world, I don't see how Wandering Trader helps. They normally have some of the worst trades. Right. Dump the flowers. May as well just get rid of this iron shovel, so we'll bring that with us and we'll just get rid of it. And we'll make a stone shovel so I'm not wasting my iron. Oh, okay. There has been a murder at my door. A zombie did not like that Wandering Trader. I'm not surprised, really. I mean, I looked at his trades and he deserved to be killed. But clearly the zombie got there before me. There's now a pig in the pen. Are you taking the piss? There we go. I'm surprised we got that much life out of the shovel. Kind of keep these, like, little bit of grassy areas. There we go. Path can go up there somewhere. Oh, I forgot to bring the torches. Not a big deal. How do you make a composter nowadays? I doubt the recipe's ever changed. Oh, it's just slabs. Okay. I didn't even have a look how many slabs it was. Slabs is a bit of a strange one. Oh, a plant needs seeds. That completes the wheat side. So we've just literally got to wait for them to grow, which I know the best way to make them grow is sit in the chunk, but I suppose we may as well also put a barrel here as well. And I'll put a furnace because I'm going to use it just to burn off some Charcoal. I don't want to go killing that pig because he's probably going to end up launching himself onto the melons and that's going to reset their growth. Only slight issue about the animal pen being this far away is it's not going to be in the chunk. So they're not going to grow. Oh, bro, this guy, mate. Who are you? See, look at this account here, Kiki. It doesn't have the plus on it. There we go. Hello, Leaf. Welcome in. How are you? It's a shame you can't... Well, I suppose you can report someone for harassing, but... By the time the fucking Sony get around to banning the idiot, someone would already stop messaging. Is this rust? The very blocky rust. It's actually sad. It kind of reminds me of like my early days of streaming because we never used to have the realm. That wasn't an option. So it used to be people had to add me and that used to happen all the time. If he keeps on doing it, I'll just turn off my notifications. It doesn't bother me. I used to have them off on PS4. Okay. So I was going to do the pass first, but no, I'll do the pens because I don't necessarily want to be forced to do them in a certain place. Path can come through down here, go through down there. I guess we might have to fill in that dip just because, or maybe terrain that a little bit differently. Hello, Logan. You all right, mate? How are we doing? I'm good, mate. I'm doing good. Neighborhood friend. Okay, this guy. I mean, he's literally... Mate, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you once. If you keep on doing this, I will just report you for harassment. Take an image, screenshot of all of this. Fire off an email. You've been banned. You've been blocked. I don't know who you are. I have no interest in seeing you here. So you've now been hidden from the channel. So any messages will never come through. I will never see any of your messages or comments. And if I continue to receive PlayStation messages from you, then it will just be reported as well. There's your one and only warning, mate. Move on and do something a bit more productive than creating PlayStation accounts. Message someone who doesn't have any interest in talking to you. The soil in the shader resembles granite, but dirt's always had like that little white block, mate. Gang had nothing that I just said is rage bait. If banning someone in 2026 is considered rage bait, then that's something else. In all fairness, he wouldn't have been banned had he not decided to make 3 accounts to message me. If he just came in like a normal individual, it wouldn't have even been banned in the first place. I build 2 shovels. I'm gonna go to this blocky corner. Don't really know how I want this to look. So we'll have the path. We'll just use this gate for now. This can be the starting point. We'll bring this out here. Gonna head out to East Sword. Can I join? You're more than welcome to, but you'll need to be on Minecraft Bedrock, mate, and you'll also need to add me on PlayStation or Microsoft to be able to join, because it's a private world. It's not a realm or anything like that. Off to make lunch now. Enjoy your food, mate. I'm going to fill that in because that looks terrible just being randomly stoned. Right, let me make some. Oh, I got some slabs on there. Kind of taking a bit too much of the hill there. I just don't like. Also got to figure out how this path's going to work with all the other gates. I'm going to leave that like that. And then break that. Hard until it all turns to grass, whether it'll actually look alright. If I make that into a path, I'll have a rough idea. There's a creeper in that pen. I really need to put some torches down. Bro's just chilling in my my potatoes. Let's not be robbing any of my potatoes. Zombie coming to say hello now. There we go, he's gone now. Cheerio, mate. Bro's saying hi to the spuds. I know, best not be blowing them up though, otherwise me and him will have a problem. We don't want to mess with me and my spuds. What the hell is that? Some right depressing article, whatever it is. Got it on in the background just for the crack. No idea what it is. I don't really want this straight. I can't want this going to the corner of the hill. But it's just the way the path kind of like came inward. Nah, but he's... Bro, you learn to aim. Aim like Kiki, mate. Oh. Nice. Nah, it's not an explosion. It's like some, like... I don't know, to be honest, but it's definitely that. Hey, bro. Hello, Pandy. How are you? Well, that's how I say your name. How's it going? If I just bring this more over here, it might not look so weird, because then it won't just be the path sticking out. Where are you from? I'm in the UK, mate. What about you? Oh, hello. There's just constant mobs. I'm just gonna... I'll just head to sleep, and I'll be able to work in the area without getting distracted. I'm back. Sorry, so I didn't know you had went, to be honest, Caleb. Welcome back, buddy. You're from India. Very nice. I had a couple of Indian viewers in my time streaming. You don't always come across them, but you come across them a few times. And it's probably best not to admit that, mate, because it's against TOS to be on YT at that age. So you'll, if you admit that and it gets reported, your account will get suspended by YT. I wouldn't admit that on YT, mate. Right, let's slap some torches on here. I'll wait till it goes night to see where I need to put torches, but for now, I'll just put them on the corners and then the center. The squid, welcome in. How are you? Bit of a blocky turn, that, innit? Do you know? No, I definitely don't know how to speak Hindu, mate, or Hindi, or any kind of language, to be honest. I know a couple of words in other languages, but to be honest, any language I don't really know how to speak other than English. And to be honest, I only know a few words for the languages because I travel quite a bit. So... Finally got your food waste bin. Food waste bin. Ain't that just a normal bin, mate? What do you mean you got a food waste bin? Yeah, a little brown bin. Oh, do you mean you have like a separate bin and then you like take that bin and then dump that into the bigger bin? Or do you just mean a normal bin? But then I would have thought you already had a normal bin. This is why I'm confused. This is why I'm confused, because I would have assumed you already would have had a normal food waste bin. They are in Brian, but finally got them here only for food waste. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. Let me sort of confuse her right now, won't I? You on Bedrock or Java? Bedrock currently. Daily Clips, welcome in. How are you, mate? How's the Friday going, my friend? Just to help cut down on the smell that comes to the main bin, people use it to keep their... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, see, we're in Nottingham. We only have the 3 main bins. You have your garden bin, which you have to pay for now, which is funny. Like, pay to get it collected. Then you have your general waste and you have recycle. Which is ironic. You have to pay to have your... You pay for your general waste and recycle through council tax. And then for the gardening, if you want your gardening stuff collected, you have to now pay separately. It's crazy. Gotta tell you, I'm doing pretty good, mate. I'm just building a path at the moment. Well, trying to. Cheeky that. Yeah, a couple of councils brought it in last year. The ironic thing is they now collect it on less days as well throughout the year. You want to tell that? Not really. Gangad, welcome back. How was your lunch? Who just subscribes? The Squid, thanks for the sub on YT. I appreciate that. Oh, he's making lemonade. Did you not make lunch in the end then? You have a black bin, a green bin, and a little green bin for food waste only. Look at you southerners have like food waste only. Closest we have to like another bin is there's certain like plastics which you can only recycle in like supermarkets now or whatever. Which has been like that for a while, to be fair, but like that's countrywide, that is. Does hot lemonade make sense? I've never heard of hot lemonade. I've heard of like drinks being warmed up. Like mulled and like mulled drinks and stuff, but I've never heard someone warming up lemonade. Lemon juice, yeah, lemonade, no. I'm not too sure I'm doing this because I'm going to be changing the path at some point. You don't have a garden bin there. That's mad. Oh, hello. My Elgato is turned off. Bear with me. GoPlay is back. I'll just make sure you can hear audio on TikTok. Bear with me. There we go. To be fair, on that note, I had to go and empty the barrel and get a drink, and I've now been sat here 2 hours without one. So, are you using OBS? Yes. That had nothing to do with using OBS. What I'm going to do for those on Twitch, because we have to run ads, I'll run the ads now. So they'll run for 3 minutes. It means we don't get any pre-rolls. You won't miss any content because I'm going to get a drink and empty the barrel. So you're not going to miss any content. For those on the other platforms, I'll be back shortly. I will not be too long. You can enjoy the noise of all these animals making a racket. That was freaky. I got backers. What backers did that meme? But it said like hello as I was sitting down. Right. You like porridge in a certain way. What's this conversation about? Porridge is better than Weetabix. Depends. I'm a big porridge eater. Honestly, it depends, mate. It really does. Because some people do not know how to make porridge. Like, some people make it so it's just like liquid. which at that point, it's just you're using like, it's like cereal, bro. But if you get the consistency right, it's decent. Oh, Chloe. What a perfect day. You're a troll, bro. Hang on. Nobody knows why I'm about to do this, but Chloe does. Chloe, you better be thankful. This is for all the bits you gave me since. I don't know if that's right. I don't even know if that's right. Let me search it up. I just like put my two hands forward and hope for the best. I need to like stick my arse up, I think. What's it called again? Dog pose yoga. I don't remember the pose. Yeah, that was about right. That will do. That will do. God knows how it looked. God knows how it looked. Nobody knows why, but I said to Chloe I'd do that on the next party scene. I wasn't going to do that pose. I did message her I wasn't going to do that pose, but since you gave me a lot of bits over the last few months, I thought it was worth it. There we go. 500,000 biddies anyway. Now, so far, I've only had good beans. How's work, by the way? We've got bubblegum or blue cheese. Okay, when we had this earlier, it was bubblegum. I appreciate email morning. That's good. I hope. Oh, it's great bubblegum. Yes. I say yes. I don't really like bubblegum, but it's better than blue cheese jelly bean. Okay. I got rewarded for doing the yoga pose. I got a good bean. Well, I've only had good beans. I don't think the bad flavors exist. I think it's a troll. I think it's a troll. I mean, don't get me wrong. The bubblegum doesn't taste that nice either, but it tastes lamb sight better than blue cheese would in jelly bean form. Dom R Beast, thanks for the follow. How are you? Yeah, how's work going? I'm glad you like my yoga pose. Yoga pose. Let me watch that clip. Hold on, I'll watch it on my phone because I've got 4 chats up at the moment. I don't want to knock them down. Caleb, can you repost that link in my chat, please? Just so I can click on it on my phone. It only comes through a text message because it was in the previous chat. Why is my PC just flagged up? I'm not sure why. Yeah, everything's working. There it is. Not sure why the screen's so squashed. Oh yeah, that was terrible. I need to actually put my arse a lot more back. I look like I'm waiting to accept it from behind, mate. You thought I was Indonesian at a glance because your profile picture background red and white is Indonesian. No. Red and white is just because I like the colours, mate. I'm from the UK. G6, welcome in. How are you? That clip is definitely making it into the end of your video, but I don't see that not making it into the end of your video. Whenever I do some stupid dance or pose or something like that, it normally ends up making it there, guaranteed. I've never done a yoga pose on stream. When I like made the joke, I was gonna do like the emoji one, but like I mentioned that one, so that's why I did it. I still don't know what I got. I wanted. Oh no, I'm so glad I can make it for a little bit. Pro gaming got 1,000 bits and got the entertainment and we had no signal. I love that. The signal worked for long enough. Yangad, why are you getting so mad at him thinking I was Indonesian? I'm not even offended by it. Why are you getting so mad at him for? Chill, the guy literally just said he thought I was because of the profile picture. It's not a big deal, to be honest, mate. It really isn't. It's you know, there's a lot worse things that could be said on YT. Holy Nightbot just had not Nightbot, WizBot just worked his little arse off there, banning some bots on Twitch. You're so close to platinum. Oh yeah, I saw you completed that. I saw you playing it last night as well. I was impressed, and then I woke up to you completing it. Okay. Have you ever played any of the other Spider-Mans before, Kiki, or not? Or are you a bit like me and that was your first one? Playing it definitely made me want to play the others. I've just I wanted to move on to other games. I'd managed to transfer my save and did it nice. All right, that. Right, so you go up here. Yeah, that works. The first Spider-Man was your first? Ah, nice. Yeah, that's a lot longer, isn't it? It's like, what, 20, 30 hours for just the story? I think something like that. Whereas the Platinum on Miles Morales don't even take that long. But I plan to play them all. Mainly because I'm looking forward to Wolverine. Still still 2 trophies away from Crossworld Plat. Wish to grind. Like, sure, but just think, mate, they're the ones that, like, you know, when you complete them, they mean the most. When you get the platinums on them games, they're the ones. And if it makes you feel better, I want the platinum on The Witcher. And bearing in mind one playthrough, I'm currently averaging 80 hours. And I'm definitely going to have to go for another playthrough on the hardest difficulty, which makes it it's extremely hard. And get all the cards from that card game, because you have to get every single card in the game, plus other stuff. And a second playthrough. I'll be surprised if I do that plat in sub 250 hours. But no, probably sub 300 hours, because I'm going to do both DLCs as well before I move on to the platinum. So yeah, I'll be surprised if I do that sub 300 hours. I'll be honest. I need food. I can't run. You should be able to at someone to reply if you... I always think atting someone on YouTube is a bit weird, to be honest with you, mate. Like that. If you at them, their name should appear. All I did to at you there is I just did the at and then did GA, and then you came up straight away. I am on PC though. I don't know if it's what different on mobile. Another effing spam call. You know you can download apps to stop them coming through, Lumi. You have apps that see them and then just go straight and hang up. Them same apps will also like use systems online that have flagged up numbers already that are already known to be dodgy. I'm happy this path hasn't took away from the hill. Guess also if people want to build, there's a couple of locations around here. I mean, I'm not saying they have to build next to me because I don't have no rules in this world, but if they do. Oh, there's a white horse there. Get down. I love white horses. Or grey horses, or whatever the official colour is. That's skeleton horse as well. No, it's not. Oh, that's, mate, that's sick. Shit, I've not got a saddle on me, though. That's the problem. My horse all the way down there. Couldn't probably despawn. How do you make a saddle in this game? That's a thing. What is what a thing? I need leather. That's back home as well. I think because I've tamed him, it'll probably be okay. Daily Clips, welcome back. I think I should be able to run and get my saddle off my other horse. I love how like the hills have this gap to see the sun. Oh, are you asking is the app thing a thing? Yeah, yeah. So you can download. I'm not sure what the names of them because I've not had them for a while, but I used to have one on not my last phone, the phone before, and it worked quite effectively. So you can any numbers that get flagged in, it automatically blocks, and then if it detects a spam call or whatever, it'll block it as well. And you can also like approve numbers as well and all sorts of stuff. There's quite a few apps that do it now, but. It's one of them. If certain calls or spam calls really, really bother you, it's worth doing. You're setting up your PlayStation. Can I add you? If you want to join, yes, Daily Clips, but I don't just add people for the sake of it, mate. Don't lose for this horse. It's slow. It might look the part, but it's slow. It also does not have a very high heart count as well. By all accounts, the horse might look good, but it's pretty shite. But I don't really travel on horses in this world, in this game anyway. I might start now and do more adventuring, but... Mate, take the staircase. I don't want... Daily, if you're joining to help to change my stuff, I don't want you to, mate. I don't want my stuff being changed. This is my world at the end of the day. I'm not bothered how things look at the moment, given the fact that I don't know if this is a permanent area. If you want to join, then you could do your own thing, but I've already said I don't want people changing my stuff to you directly as well. It took 2 hours, well, an hour 40 for a pumpkin to grow. Mad. I get you diamonds. I'm going to be honest, mate. If you want to join because you want to play on the world. You don't need to come over to me. If you want to come over to me, you can. But it's to do your own thing, mate. I don't need help playing Minecraft. I've played Minecraft longer than the majority of people. If I wanted to play it and grind stuff like that, I could do it quite efficiently. But I'm not that bothered. This world is purely so I find enjoyment in the game again. So if people are joining, it's to do their own thing. I'm not interested in people helping me out or whatever. Might just leave this going straight because I'm going to do 1 pen there. Then we'll do like a couple of pens down there. That is so nice to look at. I'll have to train the hill, but we can do that another time. Mr. O2 spam calls, hope my scammer. I've noticed that, you know, since I switched to O2, the amount of O2 scammers I've seen is unreal. Must be a lot of people on O2 for them to be that many spam and dodgy calls. Because They wouldn't do it if it wasn't worth it to them. Okay, right. I'll put a torch 2 down and then we will mark out some of these pens. I haven't had one in a year or so now, but you said, yeah. Weird, because I never had one until going to O2. What's the background music? It's just a random playlist, but this particular song is called Live Forever by Third Party. Might make this fence go with the hillside instead of doing it square. There we go. And then probably put a few trees over here just so it's a bit more lively. You play songs too. They're not copyright free, but if you're not planning to use the stream for actual videos, it doesn't really matter. For example, I don't plan to use this stream on YouTube for an actual video at all. So my actual videos, I'll have copyright free music on, but not streams. Speaking of my videos, I decided to reply to some comments here. Because got quite a few. We're also actually 5 subs away from 1.7k. Which is good. Is this cow volunteering to be the first one into the pen? He seems to be lurking over here. I think he wants to be the first animal in the pen, mate. He certainly looks like he's volunteering for the job. Don't need a friend request. That's all right. It wants a hug. I ain't hugging no cow. You ain't seeing me hugging any cow. Although it looks like the sheep, he literally did volunteer. Bro literally did. He plopped himself in there without me even having to do it for him. Fair enough. That's the easiest animal pen I've ever seen. Bro just jumped himself in there for me. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Look at him, bro. He's just chilling at the pen. Poor guy. I'll get you a mate soon. I just need to find one. That's where that cow went. Bro despawned. I heard about pens and went. Where's that available? There's also a random fucking chicken, mate. These chickens just keep on appearing. I'm gonna kill this one. I'm seeing them. Alright, I saw that friend request. I'll have a look in a minute. I'm gonna cook my chicken. Got a chicken nugget. Got me some popcorn chicken, mate. Hey, melon's growing now, finally. I can now make melon seeds. Might if I actually like give the furnace something to cook that chicken with. Well, I'm certainly coming along. Right, let me invite this geezer. Well, the world might be joinable anyway. Go look at his profile. Oh, he's going from private now, so see what games he plays. I mean, I rate the profile. I rate the Ratchet and Clank profile picture. Alright, you should just be able to join, Jumpy. If you need an invite, let me know, but I think the world's actually open, to be honest. Could be wrong on that. Let's go farm some wood. Yeah, look at that. I need to get perms or not. I think it should be fine. God, the social feed's so laggy, mate. Yeah, he should have perms. Yeah, he does. I'll turn off attack players. Just because we don't need to have people killing each other. Okay. Imagine I can stop them attacking mobs. I forgot about that permission. I've not like seen custom permissions in ages because of realms. I forgot you can stop them attacking mobs. Just make it so you can't kill any zombies. Yeah, as long as you're not like doing any like glitches, duplication, or X-ray or anything like that, I'm not bothered daily. I am fine with you doing your own thing. I'll leave that in there. Poor chicken. I know, I'm just bullying the chickens today, to be fair. It's only because they keep on spawning in. It's like, they're fucking everywhere, mate. Don't know how to do that. That's what they all say. No, I'm joking. It's so good. I just thought I'd mention it. I don't mind people joining as long as they're just playing legitimately. It's all good. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a cow and a bubba cow. There we go. Jeez, you need a lot in a composter before you get bone meal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't really use the composter much, but... it is crazy. The only issue, we don't have a bed, does he? Oh, I want to sleep. I could just change the sleeping thing. I don't think that doesn't enable cheats, does it? If you change the amount that need to sleep, I don't think so. If I go, players need to skip to night. Here we go. Why does it only go down in 1% increments? Here we go. Who the fuck needs it that specific? There we go. The thing is, worlds can't even have that many players on for 1% to be a like even a changeable number, if that makes sense. Like, let's say if you did the S&P. The S&P is... Very title zombie. The S&P, what? You can have 11 people in if I'm in it. So 1% is like, what? 0.1 of a player. So it's like... It doesn't matter. That, like, you know how much players you'd have to have on the world for it to 0.1 for 1% to be a big deal. Where do I use that slab, haven't I? Yeah, I don't think anything there is going to make a big deal. That's something like the locator bar. Do I need to enable that? Oh no, like it appeared just then for a brief second and then disappeared. Is that because like he has to be in a certain vicinity? Oh yeah, look, he has to be like relatively close for the locator bar to work. That's interesting. Didn't know that. I knew it was going to explode. I was too close to him. Whoa, hello. That underground bit must like literally run all along here. Them berries are dangling gorgeously. Alright, fucking English language like top set. I'm surprised about how fast they grow. I don't remember them growing that fast in the other world, but maybe that's just because we... No, because even then them chunks would be... They're quite busy chunks. Are you live playing Minecraft right now? Who the fuck is this, bro? This is like someone who had me added. Yes. Why not? There we go. Who is this? No, it's just that there's some random who's added me. What the fuck? Well, not even added me, sorry. He's not got me added. And just dropped me a DM saying you're live playing Minecraft right now. I mean, yeah, but I don't know how you've got access to me, but hello. Oh, you're watching my stream? So, okay. Okay. You know what's baffling about that question? He's watching the stream, but he asked am I live right now. Love that. This does remind me of my early days of streaming when I had my PlayStation tags. People could like message me. They might have. You'd either have, as I said, you'd have the thing that we had earlier on where someone would spam you, or you would have like that where they don't speak any of the chats, but they'll speak in your DMs. It's quite funny. Hello, Riley. How are you, mate? Welcome in. Can I join your server? Leon, it's not a server. It's just a private world. You are welcome to join if you're on Minecraft Bedrock. You'll need to either add my PlayStation ID or my Microsoft, depending on what you play on. And then I can invite you. But yeah, it's just a private world. Your Java? Yeah, it's only Bedrock. It's only Bedrock. So bizarre. It's funny how things haven't changed. Can I join? I won't try. I watch this be like the guy we blocked earlier on. Whoever this is watching the stream, the answer is no to you joining without being able to speak. And ideally, I'd prefer it if you weren't speaking in my DMs, just so I don't have to turn off notifications. However, if you do, I'll have to turn off notifications on PlayStation. So if you could ideally stop, that'd be great. New Twitch bug to add to my collection. Let me move this chat. Each word I type counts as space in my chat bar, like another line down, so I can't see a message. Pray for no spelling mistakes. Yeah. Twitch is a funny place, mate. This world has so many chickens. Ah, another sheep. Get your ass here, mate. Come over here, fella. I should have just grabbed my leads. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I literally have leads in my house from the Wandering Traders. And they're not even that difficult to make anyway. Never mind, we'll do the old-fashioned way. Oh, good. We'll do it. We'll do it Grandad's way. I'm waiting for him to lose interest, unless that's not a feature anymore. That always used to fuck me off when they lose interest. I just couldn't despawn. Fuck's sake. Although it didn't really matter. There's a cunt over here. Over here, mate. Hurry up. Get your ass over here. Hang on. I'll take you to a bit that don't have it. What's why despawn? Because I doubt this pen's too big. Oh, I just breed you and then you're not going to despawn, are you? A lot of people play on bedrock. I was playing bedrock on my laptop yesterday and I was trying to rip my eyes out. I mean, I don't really know how to answer that question, I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to answer that question, mate. I can't speak for everyone else. I play on bedrock because I'm a console player, therefore I don't have a choice. I say I don't have a choice. I do because I have a PC and I own Java, but I'm not going to switch. And to be honest, bedrock is nowhere near as bad as the majority of people make it out. It's bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as people make it out. Well, I was like, yeah, it's had a bit of work done to it. I've built a proper, well, I say proper farm, a bigger farm down there. And I now have, well, I'm starting an animal farm. Grim Reaper. Thanks for the follow. How are you? That's a long name, bro. Grim Reaper's in my chat. He's coming to take my soul chat. Right, this pen, I kind of want to do just like a big one. Oh, okay, let's place better than that. That pen there is just for the crack. And I built it so it's a bit of the hill. I don't want to make square pens up here. But this one probably will be, I'm going to be honest. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to split it in half. In fact, so it doesn't, I could just make it go around in the corner, I guess, to make it so it doesn't. Sad that my laptop can run GTA 5, Fortnite, Fire games, but better at Minecraft graphics. So, God player, I haven't played Bedrock since PS4 was released. But can hardly run. Oh, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I agree with that. I mean, the Minecraft itself is quite demanding on spec. I won't disagree with that. Certainly won't. Although, I'm going to be honest, my question, I don't know how anyone could play Minecraft on a laptop. Which you're going to turn around and probably say, you know, there's a similar response to what I responded to you saying you don't know how people play on Bedrock. It's all preferences, mate, to be honest. It's all preferences. For example, I would never play Minecraft on a laptop. Despite having the capabilities to do so. You all are a kind community. I'm a firm believer your community are a reflection of you as a streamer, mate. So I only want good people around here. You also have like 1,000 mods. Well, to be fair, if you're modding your game to frig, mate, it might just be your laptop isn't good enough to run all them mods in one go, mate. I'm back. Welcome back, Lef. Is it Lef or Leaf or how do I say your name, mate? Well, there's a random baby that spawned out here. I bring him into... What do I do with my wheat? Did I just, like, make it into bread? What's made it into bread? Never mind. I like that little baby vibe. Adopt. What, for the pen? For slaughter? Adopt for slaughter, yeah? I don't like how straight that is. And so I didn't want to just make straight pens. It might look a bit weird, but I don't really mind it. I just kind of wanted it to just go around with the hill. You breed the sheep? Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Thanks, mate. Thanks. Yeah, I did. I bred the sheep, didn't I? Yeah. But yeah, I sound like a right old twat not remembering that. And then we'll split it somewhere down there. I'll put a gate there. And then we can just split it into different ones. I mean, again, it's not really that efficient, but I'm not really that bothered. Not really building for efficiency. This pen maybe I don't see how that could be too big, to be honest. Might just make it so that curves a little bit later, just so it can match it with this over here. I'll put the gate in line with that one. Is it an anarchy server? For the perspective of as long as you don't do any glitches, hacks, or duplication, yeah, I guess. It's like any, and then also I'm going to remove killing players just because I have no interest in someone going around killing everyone. Essentially, this world is just so I can find a bit more enjoyment in Minecraft, so I don't really want to have to manage it. Therefore, I can't be arsed with players, like, being annoying. Like, I'm not here to babysit people. But yeah, anything goes, but if anyone's just going to be annoying, they're just going to get their ass booted out of the world. Therefore, I'm just going to remove play kill permissions. If anyone wants a 1v1, then sure, but like of each other. And I'll just give it temporarily back, but that's a bit different from just giving it to someone straight off the bat. But other than bedrock, my laptop runs like it's brand new. Yeah, I mean, although I would say, mate, like, as much as it might run other things, Minecraft, as I said, is a demanding game, especially bedrock. So if you, I'm not defending bedrock, but if you're running like tons of mods, it may just be that your laptop cannot run that many mods on Minecraft. Like, I guarantee you can't really blame bedrock if you're trying to run a bunch of mods. I'm not defending bedrock, but it'd be a bit like me taking some really old PC and then putting bedrock on it and then putting a bunch of mods on it and then saying it's bedrock's fault for it not running. I like wild servers, no rules, no hacking. Yeah, it's not, to be fair, mate. I have an SMP, which is a bit more managed. And this world I created as a solo world, but I said I might open it up, and I opened it up today. I'm not really bothered if people join or don't. But as I said, it's just this world's just for me mainly, just so I can find enjoyment of the game. If people want to join, they can. But as I said, I don't have any interest in managing it like a world or a server, so I'm not going to be like putting rules or managing people. So, for example, if someone's just been annoying, as I said, I'm just going to kick them. I'm not interested in he did this, she did that in this world. Therefore, the best way to avoid doing that is just have no rules and just to make it so people can't kill each other. Obviously, if someone's going around robbing shit, then that's again a bit different. If someone, basically, if people want to join just to play Minecraft, you're more than welcome to play. I don't want to ruin the train too much, but I equally need well, let me just make some fences. Let me see how I want this to look. I don't want the back thing here just to be a square. I would blow up spawn when I get diamond armor and kill some people for loot. Yeah, that's like proper anarchy servers. To be fair, there's tons out there. There's tons of anarchy servers out there. I mean, you have 2B2T, you have Purity Vanilla. They're the main two that I know. Purity Vanilla is quite good because there's no hacking on it. It is just vanilla Minecraft with no rules. So if you're really wanting that, then maybe that's a shout. 2B2T allows hacking, so probably not up your street if you don't like hacking. They are big popular servers though, so there will be like work already done on them. Just do that for now. Right, I'm happy with this. It's nothing special. I didn't build it to be anything special, so that's alright with me. See if we can get a chicken. Nope. There's enough of them around here. 1, 2, 3. I think that's all we need, isn't it? 1, 2, 3 gates. Yep. 2B2T is wild, more wild than you might. 2B2T is a crazy place. Issue with that is a lot of Minecraft servers at the moment are being censored by Mojang. So, Noob Master, welcome in. How are you? So a lot of servers without rules are now being made to add like sign blocks or like certain things can't be cut, like built. Like anything controversial is a straight no-go, and if they don't ban it, then they get taken down by Mojang or Microsoft. I guess it's the same thing. I'll put a barrel up here. Which I don't really agree with, to be honest. Because, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with everything that gets built or said on them worlds, but equally, it's a game that's about freedom of expression, so I don't think it should be censored ever. Even if it's bad stuff that's being made. And plus, 2B2T has a little bit of character with the fact that it just has unhinged stuff on it. New Master, anyone's able to join as long as you're on Bedrock. But it's a private world, so you'll have to add me on Microsoft or you'll have to add me on PlayStation to join. Toy music, thank you. Maybe some more saplings would have dropped by now. 2B2T, the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. That's from that bloody... There's that YouTuber in it that makes a bunch of bloody videos on 2B2T, and that's like the phrase he always pops out with. Where's this guy? Down in the mines or something? Oh no, he's down in the hill, I think. I think that's him over there. There was no oak there before. What he's up to? Is this like, is he building into the hill? Is he like, he'll be doing another, is this would be like the hill district? Yeah, look, he's just chilling there. Is this like, is he protecting his house? Or like himself? Yeah, look, he's just chilling there. He's got a little mine going on. Lovely view out here, isn't it? I'll leave him to his thing. That reminds me of like Stampy's first house. Where he just built into the hill and just blocked himself in. Heard that so many times. I know. I love the 2B2T videos though. I've gone on the server a few times. I can't be asked to wait to go on it most of the time. Because you have to queue up. Or you can pay for priority joining, but I'm not paying for that. Getting out of spawn, though, is a huge challenge. Well, it definitely used to be anyway. That being his cave, I don't have an issue with it, mate. I was just curious what he's up to. To be fair, my house is literally in a cave. It's just in a hill. Got the biggest ruined spawn in the world. Yeah, but it has character though. That's the thing. Like, this is why I like long-term worlds. There's so many stories on 2B2T. It has like the spawn has an insane amount of like stories on it from various events. That's why like when people start again, I can never understand it. I know this is a fresh world, but this is a fresh world for the first time in 8 years. Some people do like multiple worlds a year, and I don't get it. Most SPs only last a week. 2 months, you're lucky. Yeah, that's why I don't play them, mate. Potatoes and carrots are better, not gonna lie. Yeah, obviously, mate. I ain't munching on apples. I'll munch on them if I find them, but I ain't choosing to do it. I'm just waiting for my potatoes to grow. Although, in all fairness, I need to actually go to the village to gather carrots. I just haven't gone over there yet. This hill's quite interesting. It's very similar to early Xbox 360 Minecraft. You used to get these like weird domed hills with nothing but coal in them. Obviously, it didn't have any diorite because it was just all stone back then. If you look hard enough, you can definitely see old terrain design in the code. Difficult because a lot of it's quite new, but you can definitely see where the old stuff has stayed in the code over the years. On my other world, yeah, I've been playing on... this is my first new world since my last worlds. My SMP, that's still running. It's not gone down or anything. It's still a thing. I created that in May 2018. And that's the only Minecraft world I've played in pretty much since this one. Which is fine because we can still get new stuff via the infinite chunks. And we have done successfully. But... yeah, this world was just created so I can find some more enjoyment in Minecraft again. So the main focus on this world have been mainly exploring and seeing new update stuff. I've been able to set up a little base around here so I can actually gather resources and things. And I plan to do a solo trip against the Warden and stuff, whereas we've only defeated the Warden in my other world as a group of people. So I want to do a solo trip against that. I'm not really that bothered about the Ender Dragon. I'll do it, but I've killed the Ender Dragon millions of times. The Wither the same. I mean, I've done 4v1s against the Withers on stream before. 5v1, etc. But the Warden I've only ever defeated once, and that was with a group of people. That's probably the hardest thing to find on our SMP is the Warden. Which is a bit of a shame, really. Right, we have a bunch of rubbish in our inventory here. Take some leads. Even my friend SMP banned us for killing the Ender Dragon. Why is that? And I guess if it was against the rules, then fair enough. Although it's a bit of a weird rule, to be honest. Can't kill the Ender Dragon. Yeah, no, I don't play in SMPs for that reason. I've been offered a lot of times as a streamer. But I've always declined them just because I don't see the point in putting 2 months in, 3 months streaming it, like getting resources, building stuff, and then having a bit of an attachment, and then it just goes. I don't see the point. I also, to be honest, I mean, not to judge how anyone games, but I don't see how anyone else enjoys that play style. But the only time, like, I could see it being okay is on YouTube. You see, like, the 100 players, like, survive certain conditions. I don't know what the videos are called. I don't like you on not getting seeds back. I think they're quite cool. Obviously, you won't have them as forever worlds or anything like that. I think it's chess manager. I was trying to need carrots as well to get pigs. Oh no, I've got leads, Anna. I'll just grab him like that. Come on, Biggie. On your bike, son. I need to actually gather pigs so I can do the achievement that you can have, which is like with a carrot on a stick. Since this world's also going to use to gather achievements on it. Chippies, welcome in. How are you? Chippies, what a name. Oh, I don't mean to attach you to that. I'm not going to lie. Come on, lad. In you come. Thank you. Don't know how I'm freezing cold. To be fair, the weather's been shite lately, mate. So, pretty normal, I guess, to be a bit cold. I'm glad you're good, Chippies. Probably got about 40 minutes-ish left to stream, guys. I've got to get my hair cut finally. So I'll call it a day, about 1:30-ish. Aha, 2 cows. Come over here, lads. Definitely a good job doing this because there used to be tons of animals around here. There's not so many anymore. Oh, there's another one. Oh, volunteered. Caleb, I saw you started Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe, by the way, on Switch. I don't know if you've completed Super Mario Bros. U. I assume you have. Right, we'll put... Oh, the only issue, they're all going to try and come in here together, aren't they? There we go. Come on, mate. In you come. Good lad. No, I'll get him in there again. There we go. No, pig, don't you come in here as well. Oh, I'll have to drag you out. Get your arse here, you twat. Bro, fuck off, cow. Yeah, I finished Mario Bros. U. I'm on World 4 Kirby, just trying to complete some of my Switch games. Yeah, that's fair enough. Are you not going to go back to do any of the other extra stuff on the games, though? I think you've only like put like 7 hours and Super Mario Bros. U. I mean, I'm not sure how long the game is, but... I've got like, I'm on World 6, halfway through World 6 on Mario 3D World, but it's a bit like my issue with, I was on about this when I was streaming it, my issue with 3D Mario. I just cannot, I'll say I don't enjoy, it's not I don't enjoy 3D Mario, I just don't, I don't know, it's not, doesn't hit the same as all the other games. And I personally prefer, I don't know, I personally prefer 2D Mario, so that's why I've gone and played the original Super Mario Bros. Which I've nearly completed. It's like a 1.5 hour, 2 hour game. I started it not last night, the night before, but I posted it in Discord last night. I'm at World 7 and World 8. Apparently you can like, apparently you can get a World 9, but you have to like jump a certain way. And there's other secrets in the game as well, like from old glitches. Not a lie, I kind of hate how some players try to get max gear tools and beat the game. Yeah, no, I agree. You're in the right place to have that opinion. I'm very outspoken on hating that on my streams. I don't like speedrunning on any game, but I certainly don't like it on Minecraft. And I've never understood what the point of going for max gear, kill the Ender Dragon and all that as quickly as possible. I just don't get it. But I've always put it down to the fact that, I guess, the way people play games change, and I'm quite an old-fashioned Minecraft player in terms of I've not really moved on from the early 2010s Minecraft. So I don't, you know, we never had netherite. So it used to be you just went around with iron, and if you got enough diamonds, then you were, you know, you were the big deal if you were going around with diamond armor. But I'm also from the group of people that used to not necessarily use diamond armor or anything like that unless you were going on a big trip, because you never necessarily used to have loads of it because you wouldn't go on like big mining trips. You'd mainly just be building shit half the time and having fun. So diamonds, you'd have a lot of them. But I don't know, things change, so I don't necessarily have an issue with people doing it, and if they enjoy it, then, you know, it's best to enjoy a game how you want to play it, but, you know, it's not, I can't understand how someone enjoys it. I never get an unknown caller. That's always a fun one. Hello? No. Who is this out of curiosity? No, just hang up. Apparently someone called Joe. Someone called Joe they're looking for. I certainly ain't no Joe. Thanks to the sub on YT. There's like some woman said, "Oh, is this Mr. Joe?" And I'm like, no. And she said, like, I'll just update my system for you. I'm like, who the fuck's this then? You're on an unknown number. And you're like, looking for a Joe. What the fuck? The most random name ever. Is this Mr. Joe? Get out of the way, sheep. Right, there's that sheep in there. Oh, your home attire is iron armor and diamond armors for trips and work. Yeah, I'll probably get netherite on this world if I play it long enough. Because I want to do the warden as a 1v1, just with me, which I've never done it on my own before because I've only ever killed the warden once. But that's a little bit different, and it's not. I'm not going to necessarily rush to go and get netherite gear. To be honest, this guy sent me a video. What's he sending me? Has he found diamonds or something? Oh no, just sending me the fact there's like 2 creepers and 2 skeletons. Poor guy. We're just getting... That's how I feel, mate. I went down in the mines to get tons of iron, and I did have quite a few diamonds. And the amount of mobs I'd run into. Not a SAB stream. What the hell's an SAB stream? Not a sub stream. What does that mean? You speed ran 5 Nights at Freddy's. Oh, but that's actually, I can defend that though, because that's always been a thing. Whereas speedrunning all these other games hasn't always been a thing. It's a new thing. I remember early 2010s used to be a shit ton of videos. I completed Five Nights at Freddy's, whatever, in so many, like, however long, I don't know. Never used to be my kind of cup of tea, but it used to be quite trendy on YouTube when YouTube was actually good. Yeah, getting diamonds doesn't feel as rewarding ever since the Cliffs and Caves and Cliffs update. So he's get diamonds now. I don't know. I've not been on too many mining trips, so I wouldn't know. This world is the first time I've spent proper time mining since going on bedrock. So I honestly don't know. Because in my SMP, I have no reason to mine because the world's so old. The majority of the world's been mined up. And we have netherite gear and all sorts of stuff now. But that's because the world's super old. Like the world was created in 2018. So I've not had a reason to mine in a long time. And whenever I've wanted stuff from the mines, you just get someone to do it for you who's like a new viewer or whatever, and then that's how we have like an entire economy on that world. The only thing that's made me consider mining is going to look for a warden. But there's no guarantees of finding one. That's the problem. You speedrun Monkey Ball Deluxe. Yeah, Nintendo games. I've heard of that. Like Mario Bros. And stuff like that. But normally it's done though. Here's the thing. All them games you're mentioning is done after you've completed the base game. Whereas most of the time Minecraft now, none of them actually play the base game or whatever. They just load it up and then just do speedruns all the time. It's not like they've completed every world in Super Mario Bros. And now want to try and do it in a stupid amount of time. Mm-hmm. That's one thing I need to do. I need to go down the mine shaft to get the rail so I can get that trophy as well. Put 10 hours into you and I've finished every level. I swear it said 8 hours yesterday. But like you've got to get every star coin. To be honest with CBA, like I'd rather just play it like with 3D World. It was the same. I finished the game, but I haven't got all the collectibles. I think Odyssey and the 3D World, 3D All Star Collection started collecting. No, that's fair enough. Some people don't like collecting stuff. Twilight, welcome in. How are you? I'll be on late. I got to go. So a daily. All good, mate. I'm ending my stream about half an hour, 20 minutes ish. I'm back on tomorrow at 10 a.m. UK time until the afternoon. So you're on tomorrow, yeah. Be back on. You can find HC from below till yeah, I've been told that and stuff. But at the moment, it's not like a priority on this world. That's for sure. I ain't gonna go and try and kill him with my iron armor. Zonda, thank you for the raid. I'd probably die if I killed him with my iron armor. I have not heard that alert for a long time. I recognise that name, Zonda. Let me click on your account. Zonda, how are you? How are you doing? Oh, streaming Skyrim as well. I'm gonna drop you a follow. Let me give you a follow. There we go. Zonda, how was the stream? Skyrim, but viewers can spawn dragons. That sounds interesting. I'm assuming that's some kind of mod. I've not heard that raid alert in so long. There we go. I recognise you if you had a different name. Yeah, I used to be called Sir Papa Fox a while ago, a few years ago now. But I changed my name to Brzndz. But no, how was the stream? I love Skyrim, so I rate the fact you play it. It was pure chaos. Yeah, I'd imagine so. If viewers can spawn in dragons. Owen, welcome to the YT stream. How do you join us subbed? It's a private world, so if you want to join, you need to add me. It's not like a SMP or a server or anything. But you need to be on Minecraft Bedrock. Right, the horse was getting you. Yeah, I know his horse is a little bit close, isn't he? He doesn't really understand personal space. There you go. He's buggered off now. He heard you say something about him, mate. He don't like you anymore. Twilight, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Crazy JBR, welcome to the stream. But no, I hope the stream was good. I've dropped you a follow. And hopefully the shout out some people did as well. And thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. What are we naming the horse? I didn't even think about that. You guys named the horse down here. I don't know. What do you want to name him? He's slow, if that helps. He's slow and got no health, really, in comparison to other horses. I mean, Valentine's is close. Yeah, I'm not into bestiality, though. Have a good stream. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. It looks better about the saddle. I'm going to keep it about the saddle. The only issue is if he's right at my door, I'm not going to be able to move him. Said the sloth. Poor horse. It's very cool. I mean, he is slow, but that's a bit like not necessary, is it? I think I'm missing a dog. Didn't I breed the dogs? There's there is 3. They're just like no, fair enough. They're just hiding. I'm guessing that can't grow because of the dog being there. That's interesting. Right, what should we do? I'm trying to because I've pretty much got every animal. We've got cows, we've got sheep, we have a chicken. Oh, no, I don't have chicken, but I'm not that bothered about them. We have pigs. The farm is just a waiting game. I suppose I could go gather carrots, can't I, from the village. Mad how much like different the terrain looks now after today's stream. That was just all fields at the start of today. Now it's full on buildings. What's funny about that guy who joined? I'm getting a bit of deja vu. You know, when I started my last world, I started in a hill or on a hill. And then the first 2 people to join built behind me on that hill. And then the third person to join built in front of me down, looking like down here, if you could imagine it on the other world. So it's quite funny the first person to join also did exactly the same as the first person joined the last world 8 years ago. Both the times there was no rules on either world either. Nostalgia coming back. And there's a bit of deja vu. I still remember exactly how them 2 houses look like as well. A lot of people build near spawn, so 1,000 times. Well, this isn't actually near spawn, believe it or not. Because this world's about me enjoying Minecraft and exploring a bit more. This is a few hundred blocks away. Not thousands, but it is away from spawn. Which I don't normally do, to be fair. This is the first world I've done it in. I normally build at spawn. But this world is a little bit further away. Because I started the world, I mainly just went looking around. And then I was going to, wherever I found something that looked good, I was just going to build there. The main thing I was looking for was a grass biome next to a jungle. So I found it over here. And then built. I don't necessarily have it as a long-term area, but for now I'm liking the look of it. There's a lot of first-time stuff on this world because I'd never spawned in a desert before, and I did in this world. Which is also part of the reason I didn't live there. I don't really like living in a desert. But yeah, people don't have to build next to me. I'm not really that bothered. People want to join and go far away. I'm honestly not fussed. What is this? New villagers confuse me. Like, what is this meant to be? Is this meant to have like an animal in? Wow, the mangrove biome looks mad from over here. I don't think there was any seeds down there, was there? No, I don't see the iron golem down there anymore. Rip to the golem. What a crazily high village this is. Anyway, we've got our carrots. That's what I came up here for. Rain around here is really sick. Like this area here, I'd love to build a what is that? I'd love to build like a dock. Oh, this is an abandoned pool. Didn't even notice this before. We found one in another area, but I've not noticed this one before. I actually quite like this. I'm going to leave it alone. I don't even want to touch it. I'm going to leave it. I like how that's just randomly there. That's definitely something I want to focus on this world. Like the last world over the time, more and more of the original terrain got destroyed. Which, as I've mentioned at the start of today, I didn't really, in the end, I didn't really like the fact we destroyed so much of the original terrain. So this world, I kind of want to keep as many original stuff as possible. Random players can join the world. Yeah, it's a private world in terms of I need to have you added to join. Like it's not a realm, it's not a server IP or anything like that. But yeah, random players can join as long as you're not going to duplicate, glitch, hack, or be annoying. I don't want to have this world as a managed world. So I don't have to manage anything. It's just a world for me to do my own thing and enjoy. And if people want to just play and play Minecraft and whatever, then they can. But yeah, that's literally it. Ruined portal. I know, second one we found. Probably should put a fence gate in between here, but it's not a big deal. This chicken's still in here. Is that the beetroot grown? It's got to be on it. No, it's not. It's still got one more level. Is this bedrock? Yep. This is bedrock. I mean, I don't invite people. You just need to add me and then I'll accept it and the world's open. If you want my tags, my moderator can put them in there. But yeah, you don't need an invite. It's just you just need to add me and then the world will pop up for you. But you just need to be on Bedrock. So you can add my Microsoft if you're not on PlayStation, or if you're on PlayStation, you can add my PlayStation. Either way, that will work. Feels really weird there being like literally no steps to joining. But it's literally just a normal world. I'm not used to it after so many years of the SMP having like rules and gotta do this to join, this to join. Whereas this is just if you want to play, you can play. Don't get me wrong, I imagine if it ever becomes like a long-term world and I have more people trying to join, I probably have to manage it in some way, but yeah, mobile players can join. As long as you don't have any hack clients installed, it's not a problem. I want to build a path down the hillside to get down to the docks. I would say that I am only streaming for about 15, 20 more minutes. So, yeah. Also, we've just gone for an ad break on Twitch. We have to run ads. There's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to quickly empty the barrel. You're not going to miss anything. I'm just going to block myself in dirt. And I'll be back shortly. Right, I'm back. Just went to empty the barrel. I also replied to a few YT comments because we had a few following, or following, flowing in. The Angry Coco. Thanks for the follow. How are you? How's it going, mate? Welcome to the stream. New video on YT's doing bits. We were 1 sub away from 1.7k now on YT. Which is beautiful. Definitely hit the algorithm really quickly, which is good. It's interesting how much of a hot topic Minecraft updates are at the moment. Yeah, Little Baby Novi, yeah, both of them are my tags. All that is my tags there. But it depends what you're trying to add me on. So you can add me on PlayStation or you can add me on Microsoft. If you add me on Microsoft, you can join cross-platform. But obviously I need to know like what your when you do it, because then it will notify me. I think if you go to socials, I assume you can do it through here as well now. I don't know. I'm not used to this, mate. I'm going to be honest, just because I'm used to a realm. I assume you can add via the social thing somewhere, and then I can just like invite you via that way. Found a spider spawner. I haven't found a spider spawner in so long. There we go. I've been added by, or been followed on Xbox by Even Record. I added you. You've followed me on Xbox. You need to actually add me. Following me doesn't do anything. 1 minute. I'll click your account, buddy. And it's when you follow me, it's a lot harder for me to get access to your account. Yeah. I've sent you a friend request, Owen. So you'll need to accept that. Let me know when you've accepted it so I can send you a friend request. Well, not friend request, an invite, sorry. May as well harvest some of the wheat. The wheat's growing really fast. The potatoes feel like I'm waiting for the grass to grow. I know they're more substantial, but makes getting this farm completed just take a little bit longer. I think that one's fully grown on it. Yep. That one has. That one has. And that one has. Hey, people don't need to join the Discord to join the world, by the way. Just so you know, they only need to follow. Once they follow, they can join. Discord is only for the SMP. They don't need to join the Discord. If you do exclamation mark join, it says they only need to follow. You haven't got it yet? I've definitely sent you a friend request, mate. No, I mentioned single player zones, put Discord forward. Fair enough. Academy 2, yeah, you followed as well. You didn't add. I'm not sure what you guys are adding me on. But I've sent you a friend request now as well. Little baby. Again, you need to actually add. It said at the moment you've both followed me on Xbox. I don't know why Xbox has a following feature. I'm not an Xbox player, and personally I think Xbox itself has been rather weird for many a year now in terms of its menu design and all that. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, following doesn't let me invite you because you're not actually on the friends list. I've sent you both direct friend requests now. Yeah, look, see, you guys are not on here. You're not on my Microsoft friends list. All need to make a shovel. But as I said, I've only got about 15 minutes left to stream anyway. So, I mean, I'm back live tomorrow at 10 AM UK time until the afternoon. So, I mean, if you get it done today, then you'll be able to join easily tomorrow. Got me on Minecraft social. Well, if you have, mate, I've not got anything on Minecraft itself. So I can try inviting you here, but yeah, your name's not there, you see. You should be able to see it now on YouTube. See? Because you're not actually, you got me added. You've only followed me. What I'm trying to sell you. Well, these are all the offline. I'm not sure where this path's going to go. I'm just leave it there for now. Re-added you? No, you re-followed me, mate. I'm not going to keep on repeating myself. You need to actually add me on Xbox itself, as in your Microsoft account needs to add me. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure the process on the socials, because if you are adding me on there, I certainly am not getting anything. The only thing you're doing is following me on Xbox, which I can't invite people who follow me on Xbox. Got a bedrock version? Yes, I do have that in my Twitch title, Angry Coco. But yeah, I'm on bedrock, buddy. You're a Java player? Yeah, I don't stream Java. I have it, but I don't stream it. If you're looking for Java, most streamers will should put in their tags what Minecraft they play in. So if you go on Minecraft category and type in Minecraft Java in the tags, anybody with that tag will show up on there, so you can find definite Java players. Not every streamer does, but it's, I guess, better than jumping around trying to figure out who is on Java and Bedrock. You see me online on my friends list, you can try and join. It might let you join because the world's technically open, but I can't send you a direct invite. You're on Xbox, you're on PC. Yeah, Owen and Little Baby, I don't think you guys understand what I'm getting at. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think you understand what I'm getting, like what I mean. Because I'm not on Xbox either, which is what I'm trying to, you don't need to have Xbox to add someone on Xbox. But as I keep on trying to tell you as well, it honestly doesn't matter. I'm ending my stream in now 10 minutes. If you're really desperate to join, I'm back live tomorrow at 10 a.m. until the afternoon in the UK. Just fill that in a little bit. Right, so that path's gonna come down here. Eventually, we'll meet up with this one. Only issue is... There we go. One of you has now sent me a friend request. There you go. Which
There we go. I'm assuming I mine diamond, it fell into lava. You're not stupid. It's not Minecraft is sometimes, mate. There we go. Whoever even records it, you've done it. There we go. So, there we go. And look, now my social media, not social media, my Minecraft social, if I go on this, when it loads, you're there. So I can, if I go to invite to play, look, you can see yourself now. See you at the top? Do you see what I mean? So now I can go send invite, and you should have an invite now. That's what I was getting at. For you to appear, for you to actually join and invite and be able to be there, I need to have you actually added. There we go. You've been able to join. There you go. Oh, and since you're on PC, just know this world's no hack clients or anything like that, mate. I'm not too sure what you're going to be able to do because I'm not going to be on for too much longer, but I guess you can make a start on something. Yeah, no X-ray, no hack clients. I also, anyone who joins isn't allowed player attack. That's just so you can't kill anybody else. It's just so I don't have to deal with any drama. I did it with the other guy who joined earlier. If there's anyone like you want to 1v1 later on and you both want to 1v1, then that's a bit different, but... Little baby, basically, you sent it through the social thing. I don't know. What I'll do is I might have to little research on the social thing to be able to help new viewers get into the right place. But when you do that on your screen, essentially all you're doing is following me on Xbox. Which the issue when you do that is it just means you don't appear on my social feed on Microsoft because you're not actually got me added. If that makes sense. You might have me added on your screen, but that's not actually having us as friends, if that makes sense. And until we're actually Microsoft friends, I can't invite you via that method. So what that guy did is he also did the same thing as you, but also added me on Xbox. So I could then accept that friend request and then invite him. That's what I was trying to get at with you two. So you can, I mean, the easiest way, I guess, to do it is downloading the Xbox app, which I assume you can do on mobile and stuff. Because your Microsoft account is essentially an Xbox account. So you don't need to have Xbox. I don't have Xbox, but I still have an Xbox account that can be used. But what I will do is I'll do some research on the Minecraft social thing and see if I can better guide people in terms of what they need to do. But I'm not personally the most clued up on that section of Minecraft, so I wouldn't necessarily know where to send you. But I think, I think if I added you the same way, I think you would then appear, because then we'd both be following each other. But as the issue is, I'm the streamer. I don't really want to be pausing my game to add every single new viewer because it just distracts me from being able to show actual content. How do I join? Hydra Dragon, I'm ending in 5 minutes, mate. So it wouldn't be worth you joining. I'm back live tomorrow at 10 AM UK time until the afternoon if you're interested. Just got to connect these paths now. Gonna have to eat into this hill a little bit. Well, okay, I think I get it now. Hopefully so, mate. Hopefully so. That's what I was trying to get at in terms of that you and Owen didn't necessarily understand what I was trying to say. Wait, is it a server? No, it's just natural world, mate. Not a server. It's not a realm. It's not an SMP or anything like that. It's just a normal Minecraft world, buddy. I have not heard this song in so long. Yeah, there you go. You've accepted my friend request now. So if I pause it now just to show you, a bit like the other guy. Look, see, there you are. You get it? See? There we go. I'll invite you, but I'm literally going to be leaving in like 3 minutes. So, I can't extend stream either because I got my hair cut. So I've got to leave pretty quickly after stream. As I said, back live tomorrow at 10 AM UK time. So basically the same time as today. I'll be streaming into the afternoon. I'll be on Minecraft. I mean, the best way to know when I'm live is Discord. Which if you have Discord, I can post my link in the chat. By the way, for those that are joining, you don't need to build next to me. I don't mind you building next to me. Just don't mess around with any of my stuff. I'd appreciate that. But if you want to build around here, you are more than welcome to. If you don't want to build around here, then you don't have to. I'm not really that bothered. I mean, there's plenty of areas to build around here. The other guy who joined, he's building behind me into a hill at the moment. But yeah, as I said, I'm not really that bothered if you want to build here or not. Right, in the desert next to you, that's all right. Look at this tree that's in the way. I thought our phones even notify me saying half an hour till your haircut appointment. Right. I'll probably start. Probably end stream there because that's when I said I was going to. So I would probably go a bit longer, but it takes about 15 minutes to get there. I've got to pack away stream. And I'm a firm believer if you're 5 minutes early, then and that's late. I like being a bit more early than 5 minutes. Especially, also, to be fair, it's a bit of a walk from where I have to park the car anyway. Right, okay. I'm pretty happy with the progress today, to be honest. I mean, the world looks totally different to how it did 3 hours ago. So I'll be back. If you want to join, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 AM UK time, and then I'll be streaming into the afternoon. So I'll leave the world there. And we'll be on Minecraft. So if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. And
And yeah, I'll see you then. So thank you for watching. Thank you those that are subscribed on YouTube or followed on Twitch, Kick, TikTok, all the different platforms. You know, back live at 10 a.m.